What? Why are we watching this?
An anime podcast.
Can't run away. He'll find me. Hey, welcome to episode 6 of Why Are We Watching This? An anime podcast. This week we're bringing you Shin Sekai Yori, also known as From the New World. And this is my choice for favorite redhead. And the end of March is here. So we're going to tie this knot up.
Wait, today's the 31st.
It's the 31st. It's the last of the month.
Wow, we just barely made it.
Yeah. We just barely made it. Are you guys ready to pay your rent? Okay. No.
Yeah. $600, please.
So, Shin Sekai Yori is a anime. I did not check what year this came out.
2012.
2012. Sounds about right to me. I don't have a firm synopsis of it, but it's a
futuristic.
Yeah, it is for sure. I didn't prepare myself for this.
It's not really futuristic in the sense that most would think of.
Yeah, it's
but
like
it is in the future.
It is in the future, but it's like an alternate past type of situation.
Yeah,
it's kind of like parallel.
And it's like I would consider it like a mystery show. There's like a lot of the weight of the show is like brought on by the fact that you don't know what's happening.
Yeah. And a lot of the stuff they show you, and then like you find out about it later.
Exactly. Like, it's a psychological thriller and suspense.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What she just mentioned was one of the most irritating parts for me, was because they're just like, this is happening, and we're not going to explain it until 2 episodes from now, so stay tuned.
Yeah.
But it also kept us tuned in and wanting to know more.
So, we've been working on the formatting of this podcast. So one of our key steps is we're going to try to make the front end of this show concise. Right, guys?
Yes. Yeah. And this is also the spoiler-free section,
which we can consider like a preview.
Yes.
We can call it spoily-free, too.
I'm sorry I misspoke. I don't want that to go down in history.
It's
spoily.
We are also doing video.
Spoily.
We're also doing video, so now it's being recorded on 2 formats.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, two. I mean, sucks to be you, huh?
Wait, that's a trademark. Spoily.
There is no take
Put
backs.
my name, quotations, whatever. As long as I get paid for this, I don't care. Spoily forever.
No one's getting paid for anything. But so yeah, it's just a futuristic. It's based about the idea of humans being born. That we're going back to the anime. Yeah. It's based on the idea of humans being born with psychic powers, and how a society like that exists. And it's really interesting, in my opinion. And we'll find out everyone else's opinions hopefully now.
I thought it was interesting. I definitely thought the way they did it with like the past future kind of timeline was very interesting, and like to find out about what happens is definitely very intriguing.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed the show, like even the whole premise of it being like, trying to think of the word, because it's not really telekinetic.
It's psychic powers.
Yeah,
it's not. Is it?
It's
telekinetic. It is telekinetic. Right? Yeah.
Well, telekinetic is like controlling things with your mind.
That's
where
basically
this is like they were creating things.
Oh, yeah, that's
They're
true.
like creating the power itself.
Yeah, the power.
But
whatever.
It was really interesting.
There was also pyrokinesis.
Yeah, I seen that. The entire thing just drew me into the show more and more, because I really enjoy different types of like magic like that.
Yeah, just sit farther forward.
It's here.
Oh yeah, there it is. Sorry guys, technical difficulties
with the equipment.
Yeah, we're having mic stand issues.
Being attacked slowly by my mic stand.
Assaulting her.
It's slowly falling on me.
Hold it.
It's rich in sodium.
Cholesterol.
It's the worst salt pun ever.
Yeah.
You get it though? Yeah. Assaulted.
Thanks for that. Write that one down. Hooray! And we're back.
We're back in business, y'all.
Oh, that works really well. Thank you.
So, yeah, I feel like we got a synopsis down well. It's a unique premise, I feel, in anime especially.
Yeah.
It's been handled in other media to a certain degree, but it's unique still. Not exactly like this.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't really. My feelings about the show are so. This is my favorite anime.
Of all time?
Of all time. Like, this
okay.
is like. But I've learned something from watching it again that what I was saying in the beginning is that it's very impactful because of the mystery of it.
Yeah.
And it's very different watching it a second time. Because this is the first time I've rewatched it, because I don't rewatch things. So, that's why I'm really excited to hear you guys' opinion, because I don't know anyone else who's ever watched this show.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm a dirty hipster.
I've never heard of it either.
Ever.
Yeah.
Like,
Until you made us watch it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it definitely made it in my top 5 as well. With the exception of a few things, but it's in the spoiler.
It's for sure not perfect.
It's definitely like it's made it to be one of my favorites. A lot of the things that happen in the anime you don't really see in other anime.
Yes.
So it is very impactful to see something like that happen.
Yeah.
Well, I won't mention what it is yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Stay tuned for it.
Stay tuned, guys. There's like lots of monsters.
Yeah.
Like, and they're very weird. I feel like, I don't know, it's so hard to talk about this without spoiling it. Yeah,
Spoily.
It's a show about mystery, so the less we say, the better. Like, this is just a show I just want to tell people to watch. So, like, just my recommendation.
Check it out.
Yeah, it's like, just check it out. Just watch it. Like, at least, like, watch the first 3 or 4 episodes.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the whole show's dynamic changes multiple times, and every single time that it changes, I'm still drawn in, and I'm still loving like all the changes. Like
the moment you get used to it, it changes. The moment you think you figured it out, it then changes, and it keeps you sucked in.
Yeah.
Because it's just that same feeling of you're watching a new series where you're like, oh, let me figure out this dynamic, and then you get into the groove and you're in the pocket of the show, and you're just watching the show happen to you, kind of. It never does that. Like, the moment you figure it out, it's like, and now we're changing it. And it's really cool.
And like you said before we started the podcast, it's very fast paced. And even though it's only 24 episodes, it still feels like you've seen so much. Like you've just watched 2 arcs of Naruto or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
24. Are we watching the same thing?
Did I miss the last episode again?
Quite possibly.
No. I think I watched it.
It's 25.
Hold on. Okay.
There is 25.
I think so.
I think you did.
We'll find out.
We'll soon find out.
What are you talking about?
At the very end of this podcast, we'll start a conversation, and you'll be like, "Huh?"
Like, yep, totally know what you're talking about. Yep,
totally there, 100%.
Well, most anime end up as like general concepts of like, oh, this is fantasy. Oh, this is about love. This one has like a little bit of everything in it.
Yes.
And it constantly changes.
Mm-hmm.
It engulfs all the different genres into itself.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it does it really well too.
I was about to list them off, but I don't want to spoil
it. Yeah.
that.
Yeah, so this is our preview section of the podcast. We're going to try to keep this formatting more rigid, so that way you can actually listen to this podcast if you've never heard of this anime, which I feel like this is a perfect anime to start doing this on, because I feel like most people, especially stateside, didn't watch this anime. Like, this anime was not big here.
I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
I was even when you told me it was on Crunchyroll and I saw it on Crunchyroll, I was like, it's on Crunchyroll.
Yeah. And it's on Crunchyroll, so it's really easy to watch. I'm sure most people listening to an anime podcast have Crunchyroll.
And it's weird because it's rated so highly too.
Yes, it's like what is it? It's like
it.
an 8.5 on my anime list or something like that.
Something like that.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't actually look at the number for it.
It like if you Google it, it automatically, like, Google will bring up a card with like the website that has the most information
and
about it.
It'll be like trash or good.
Yeah, it'll be like, I think my anime list is like the first thing that pops up when you Google the name of the show, and it's just like 8.5 out of 10.
Or I thought it was out of 5. Was it out of 5?
No.
8.5 out of 5?
Not out of 5. Like, the total is out of 5. Like 4.75 out of 5.
Oh, well, maybe it was a different website.
Probably.
But I would give it an 8.5 out of 5.
No.
I'd give it 4 apples. Was it appas that we were using?
I think
or
so.
was it potatoes?
No,
it was
appas. It was appas.
That's from like Ray Zero.
It was from Ray Zero, yeah. Throwback, guys. Come in here. Get the. You know what I've also thought about? This is just behind closed door podcast stuff that you guys are now privy to. I feel like the audio quality of this podcast has gotten so much better than it was initially that, like, people who listen to this podcast, they go listen to episode 1 or 0.
Episode 0 to like episode 5, 6, and you're like,
Yeah, exactly. It's like
There's a huge difference.
Yeah.
you guys.
Even now with my mic difficulties.
Yes, we will have these mic difficulties until I buy new mic stands and then drill them through the table. Because those are the kind of mic stands I will buy at some point.
Awesome.
Because you drill a hole, you get a hole saw, you drill a hole through the table, and then it mounts into the desk, and then comes off that way.
Handy
Rather
man.
than like sitting right on the edge of it.
Yeah, clamping.
Where it's
Just
like-
clamping on the edge and sliding forward.
Sliding forward gently. I just bought
Clamps.
these because these are the these are the longest mic stands I could find on Amazon for a reasonable price.
True.
Did you guys ever watch Futurama?
Yeah.
The Clamps guy?
No.
No? What?
What?
I didn't watch Futurama.
She didn't watch Futurama.
I was a Family Guy, American Dad kid. I didn't really watch
What?
Futurama.
That's part of that. It
No, I
played
never-
back to back
And
with
it's better
Family
than
Guy.
those.
I would like watch Family Guy and then skipped something else.
I used to be into Family Guy, and then I realized Family Guy was butt cheeks.
Your butt cheeks. Family Guy is an amazing gift. So is American Dad. I think I like that one better though.
American
I mean,
Right.
they all are pretty good.
Bob's Burgers
Yeah.
is the best though.
Yes, it is. Tina.
Okay, we're going
Sorry.
off topic right now.
Way off topic.
Way off. We'll make her watch Futurama, guys. We'll do an overtime about Futurama or something.
It's not even an anime. If we have to watch Futurama, we're watching Naruto. Can I get some backup on this, Bobby?
We can watch Naruto and we can watch Aichi and CPAC.
The popsicle one?
So we're done with the preview section, guys. I'm being bullied right now. So that's it. This is for the preview. If you haven't seen this show, I would cut it off here.
Highly recommended.
Yeah, I feel like we all universally highly recommend this show. And check it out, Crunchyroll. It might be on Hulu even. I think I've seen it on Hulu before.
Not sure.
I'm not sure either. I didn't look on Hulu.
I didn't look on Hulu either, but it could be on Hulu. That overlap happens often. So yeah, check it out, and then come back and listen to the rest of this podcast.
Yeah.
All right.
Spoily section over.
Yeah, spoiler section over.